player of her pedigree, but she's a very tall player. She's probably the tallest girl on the court today. So if they can get her underneath the basket...
Good screen, very good screen to Bishop for 2. No, for Silver with the rebound. Good screen early doors there. They're coming on straight away. Good opportunity. Good pass, and well, the second one wasn't so good.
Hospital pass a little bit.
I think that's the correct term for it. On for the University of Nottingham now. Really cagey start here. That looked like a carry, but referee seems to just let it go. No changes so far yet for the University of Nottingham. They haven't had anybody down. That's a good pull, but that's a great block from Charlton. And it's come off the end of number 8, Rachel Byrne, and that is going to be a Trent ball. Fantastic piece of work there from Charlton.
Yeah, very well done. She had to do something there. Of course, she was going away from the basket with the layup, which made it a little bit more difficult, but she's got the height, and you expect her to be able to do that.
Great for 3. No, but a good rebound from Lee. Oh, she's had it over the top of the basket. You need to do better there. Good dribble that is from Magoulier. Now back out to Bishop. Bishop will drive. That's a nice play. Really nice play. Deserved the basket, but no. De Silva with the rebound. They've only got 24 seconds, remember, to move the ball, and they've only got 8 seconds to get it over the mid-court line. For those of you new to the game tonight, watching for us, hello, good evening to you as well. Leach has the ball now on towards De Silva, looking to try to get something open. Charlton is there. Charlton will play it back out towards McLean. She'll go for the long 3. Way off, and Bronson now on a 3-on-1 counter. Will we see our first dunk of the night? Really good play from De Silva. Foul by the basket, and it's good. And one play coming up for Gabby Bronson. That is why she was the MVP of the NBL Division 2 this year.
Yeah, superb. Great skill, great pace to get into the key. And clinical as well.
And a timeout is called there for the University of Nottingham, which is a surprise. Normally the losing side, you would see, would be going to the timeout floor there, but 2:46 to go. University of Nottingham 11, Nottingham Trent University 8. James, what are your thoughts on the early doors so far?
I think it's what we expected, really. Close. University of Nottingham edging it at the moment, as we probably expected, seeming they are a superior team if you look at the league table. But in varsity, it's not played on the league table, it's played on that court just below us at the Motor Point Arena, and anything can happen, and that last year proved that with the men's. It was sensational.
I think, of course, the record crowd hasn't just come in yet. Maybe it is starting to file in, starting to get a little bit busier, but that record crowd of 6,000 is expected here tonight, and it will be amazing come tip-off for the men's basketball, no doubt. I will say this, though, Trent have not won this women's varsity match since 2011. It's the longest losing streak in varsity. Do you think they can do it?
Records are there to be broken.
Look at the netball just 2 days ago, hadn't won it in 5 years, and then all of a sudden came and absolutely
exactly
1-1 there.
Last year in the ice hockey, everyone assumed Trent wouldn't win. Basketball last year, Trent were the massive underdogs, and that was an absolutely sensational game. And they won, of course, Trent, even if it was by the skin of their teeth. And the form goes out of the window at varsity. It's a completely different sort of game. If you just look around the stadium, this isn't your average Bucks fixture.
No, it certainly isn't. But, of course, in the Bucks fixtures early doors, as Bronson misses the play, and I think it comes off over Bronson. That's a bit of a stumble there. But Bronson, I think, you never want to wish a player injured, but I think Trent wouldn't mind if she went off for a few minutes, because she is the MVP of the National Basketball League, the Women's Division 2. She has played a superb year this year in Bucks, and as well at national level.
Indeed.
But here is Gray, Vicky Gray, our own Wonder Woman. De Silva inside. That's a nice play. Back out to Gray. Gray will play it back inside to Charlton. She's got to go up for the shot, and it just misses towards over the net. Now
needs to be more clinical.
They certainly do. Oh, that's a good pass initially, and then she turned it over. Nice play there by McLean to deny Bronson the shot.
Yeah, she had to make up the ground there. I mean, I think Charlton say herself, she probably should have scored that. She's very tall, she's strong, she should be, when she's underneath the basket, she should be scoring. She's got the height advantage.
Charlton coming off. And back onto the field is Bernizier. Now out to Byrne. Byrne will look to try and drive back out towards the paint. Good pass out to Bishop. She's all alone there, but Gray trying to defend her. And Gray does really well, but then Magoulier trying to get there. Bernizier can't. Now out to Amadi. Amadi back out. It goes back out to Byrne. Byrne will try and drive. Lovely pass. Lovely bit of time for the 3 for Amadi! At the buzzer of the end of the shot clock to move it to a 6-point game. 2 possessions, James.
Right on the buzzer, that was. Yeah, it's a brilliant shot, but Trent have to be wary of that.
De Silva, no, can't do that there, and they're missing easy layups, James. They can't afford to do that against the quality of the University of Nottingham.
Of course, it's they are underdogs, and when you're the underdog, you have to take whatever chances you can get, no matter free throw, layup, three-pointer, you have to take it.
It looked like a carry there, but Magooling will try and check the shot for three. That's off. Looked like it was going in, probably that's why nobody went for it. Amadi, great pass from Bronson with the assist.
That's sensational.
And it's another timeout this time. It's a timeout towards Nottingham Trent University, 16 points to 8 now. They've just gone on a 9-0 run there, James. It's a very difficult things in there, especially when they have chances.
The coach must be upset by that. They've been playing well, to be fair, but basketball is a game of very fine margins. Unless you take your chances, sorry, you will be punished. And at the minute, Trent are being punished. But I think we can just say Bronson. I think she's already on a double.
Yeah, she is. She's already. So she's been a fantastic chance already with the assist and the shots. We'll say this, though, about the regular series, of course. In the regular season, it was a split. Trent won at home, UON against 57-39, but Trent lost to UON at the David Ross Sports Village, 63-53. It's 1-1 going into a kind of decider at the moment. What do you think is going to happen here? How can Trent turn this round?
Well, first of all, I think they need to be far more clinical. They've been under the basket a few times, and every single time, bar a few, they've actually missed. I think Trent have got 2 3-pointers, so they've only actually got one other basket apart from that. Team's coming back out now.
They're certainly up. 1:25 to go. Don't forget, remember to join us on social media. Make sure you're sharing all this content with you this evening. Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you're tweeting us in with that hashtag #NotVarsity at Trent TV, at Trent_TV, excuse me, and at NSTV official. So here we go. We're back away with about a minute to go before the end of this first quarter. Trent desperately need a basket. UON have been going on a 9-0 run. Good pass there from Gray in towards De Silva, trying to go inside the basket, and again, she just misses over the top. Very difficult to try to do that. Now back to great pass again from Bronson. Bishop rejected by Gray with a minute to go in the end of this first quarter. Gray bringing it up now. And it goes towards Lee. She thought about the shot. Amadi with the shot, with a block there. Now out to Gray, back inside to Charlton. 3 in the key against Berzier. You can't stay in that paint there, in that painted area as you see on the screen, for longer than 3 seconds without having the ball. If you do that, then you're going to get a turnover, and that is what's just happened there, James.
I mean, it's a bit of a silly mistake. These girls are no strangers to the game, so they shouldn't really be doing that. Again, it's early doors. Basketball's a game that can change within literally a matter of 2 minutes.
Almost there. Bishop now for 3. Bang! 3 more for Emily Bishop, and 3 more for the University of Nottingham, justifying her MVP status in that playoff final earlier this month. And there's a foul called there that time on number 4, Deborah Samoye, who has entered onto the floor for the University of Nottingham. Berzier will go to the line, and she will try to get Trent up to double figures.
I mentioned it before, but free throws are really the make or break. If you keep missing them, they'll come back to bite you.
2-on-1 situation as well for Trent in that sense, because if they can score here, which they do, makes it 9-19. She looks like a good free throw shooter at the line. But again, if they can try and make sure that they don't concede a shot within 7 seconds, they will get the last possession of this first quarter. And a rebound try for De Silva. Can't do it. She pushed a bit too far there. Good pass again out to Bishop. She's short about the shot. Out to Bronson, who's been outstanding so far in the quarter. Magooling now out to Byrne. They've all played 10 minutes in this quarter. They're going to be absolutely shattered coming off the bench. Now out towards Bronson, 9 to shoot. Bishop back across the net. Nobody there. De Silva, she's got 10 seconds. They've got 10 seconds to move the ball. Very leisurely at the moment. Now out to McLean. Can they get a shot? McLean going for 3. Off it goes, and that will be the end of the first quarter of Notts Varsity 2017. Women's basketball, it is University of Nottingham 19, Nottingham Trent University 9. We hand you back now to the studio and to Danny and Pandora.
Hi guys, so what an intense first half it's been for Trent and Unior. Unior are completely destroying Trent at the moment.
Yeah, it's 19-9. There is still a long way to go. We actually caught up with the University of Nottingham women's captain, Eleanor Bishop, before the match. Let's see what she had to say.
Underneath the basket, they've got height advantage. You do. The thing is, though, they've got massive centre as well.
So we just got up with the Uniov captain there. I have to say, I'm expecting better things from Trent in the second quarter.
Well, it has been a really, really good first quarter to watch, and it's actually about to begin. Second quarter, we hand you back to the commentary team.
Danny, cheers, Pandora. Always a pleasure listening to you guys over there. Don't forget as well to get involved social media-wise, #NotsVarsity, at Trent_TV and at NSTV official. Burns still back out on the floor, as is McGoolin. She'll shoot the 3, and that was very, very fortunate. There's going to be a jump ball situation, I'm sure. There is, and that'll be going Trent's way. Because University of Nottingham had the tip, Trent will get the next jump ball, and they will get it at their own end line. Do you think that, because they haven't actually had that many substitutions already, University of Nottingham, do you think they're going to be tired towards the end of the third or fourth quarter? Or do you think they're trying to win the game now so they can rest their players?
I think they're trying to win the game now, to be honest, but you don't win. That's very well played.
Nice,
like we
nice
said,
pass.
Better under the basket. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Basketball is a squad sport, roll on, roll off subs. So you don't win a championship with just a good 5. You have to have a very good bench as well.
Indeed, that was a very contentious call. Went Trent's way though, so not many people up in the box here will be complaining about that. Not least the guy next to me.
We were saying off air, Jarlath, about perhaps Trent reverting to a full court press. Bishop, of course, being left quite high up the court on her own, and they've been punished by that. I'm not sure maybe a full court press could be a better option.
Not at this early stage, I wouldn't have thought. Great pass, by the way. Good assist from Gray in towards Berzier. Now out to McCain from the line. She shoots and she scores. Get the gap back down to 6 points. It is a 5-0 run for Trent. They haven't scored since the opening stages, and already University of Nottingham might be getting a bit tired. Left wide open, though, is number 15. That is Olivia Clark. She wins the ball back. Now back out. Shooting chance to Bronson for 3. No. And Berzier will take the rebound again. Offensive rebounds could be crucial, especially in a close game such as this, James. Oh, and she's stolen it away. Gray was snooping there. You'd be shouting man on if you're at a football match with that kind of thing there. Burnout now, back out to Ronson. Ronson drives to the lane, and she gets the foul. Late call there by the referee on Berzier. That is her second foul already of the night.
It's looking a little bit too easy for her at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Getting into the key far too easily for Trent.
Yeah, maybe trying to stop this route, and she does. So it's now 20 points to 13, back to a 7-point game. Don't forget as well that we've got commentary on the men's basketball coming up very shortly. Indeed, 8 o'clock will be the tip-off there, and already University of Nottingham trying to go for full court press as Bronson makes the second free throw. So 21 points to 13. Crowd starting to simmer a little bit. Now, it's starting to get a little bit busier as we play this women's basketball match. Back out to Berzier. Now driving to the line. There is Richardson. Gets the friendly roll and moves it on to 15-21. Bronson again. Bishop. Good defense from Gray. Now back out it goes to Sommier. Sommier burned 3 off. Trying to get the rebound. There's going to be a push surely. No. But it's a free. But it's 14 seconds, of course, you get if you get an offensive rebound. Burn will go again. She likes going towards that, driving towards that right-hand side. Nothing coming for her just yet. That looks like a carry. Stolen by Bishop. Bishop now out to Burn. Now down the right-hand side. Berzier, lost the ball, and now back out. Gray trying to get that Bishop. Short for 3. No. Rebound again by Charlton. Charlton already getting inside that lane there, and defensively, she's been solid on the rebounding side.
She has, but she needs to be more clinical underneath the hoop in the other court.
That was a very, very lucky break there, I think, for Trent. Charlton trying to get the shot away. That's short, well off. Rebound by Simonier. Now back out it goes towards Bronson, who has been dictating the show already. Again going down that left-hand side, and again getting the foul. This time it's McLean who gets the foul. It's her first foul of the night. That's Trent's second already of the quarter.
Yeah, I don't think Trent have started this quite how they would have liked, if I'm being honest with you.
And that is a big rest there for Emily Bishop, the women's captain. For University of Nottingham coming on is Ori Amadi. I think the coach of University of Nottingham doesn't really like to rotate that much, you would see.
It seems like that, but I was down on the court side this time last year, and she's a very demanding coach, very animated. So I can imagine their players, what they might lose a tightness in their legs, will be motivated by her.
Definitely. Bronson again with another pair of free throws. And I think she hasn't, and she will be happily take them all night. She drives down that left-hand side. She has been doing so far in this fixture. Great pass. Berzier, why pass it, though? That's why. What do I know? Great pass from Charlton in towards Barisier. Back gap is back down to 6.
I thought the same as you, to be honest. I was thinking, why is she passing it? But as long as it goes in, I don't think anyone really minds on the Trent side.
Indeed, Simonier back out to Amadi for 3. It's good.
Very good.
Woman in her face as well. And that'll be a 9-point gap back to a 3-possession game now. And that'll be difficult for Trent to come back from already at this early stage if they're not going to get the 3-point shots that they're looking for. Now out it comes towards McLean. McLean drives. What a step from McLean! Oh! Beautiful play!
Superb.
That was absolutely glorious. Robbie Roode have been proud of that one. Any wrestling fan will have got that joke. Now back out it goes to Bronson for 3. That looks money. It's not though. It's off. Amadi will play it back. Burnt has a free shot. No.
Again, Charlton doing one well underneath her hoop.
Absolutely, but Burns not been getting that shot to go at the moment, but she's looking threatening for the University of Nottingham.
Again, I think Vicky Gray needs to get another 3-pointer in soon.
McCain tried to get one there. She couldn't do it. And Bronson, yet again, with another rebound. Good pass up towards Simonier. Now back out it comes to Burns. She's looking like she's going to shoot that one. She's finally found her shooting hands there.
Indeed.
Nailing predictions as always, me. Now back out to McLean, who will drive it up. Good pass inside. Back out it goes to Gray. She's got a free look at a 3. Just off. Bronson yet again underneath the basket with the rebound. Oh, the pass was looking for Simonier. Just couldn't take up to it. And a timeout, is it? No. She's not calling a timeout.
Sub.
She is. It's going to be Jess Steele coming, Liv Richardson, excuse me, coming off. And Shannon Adams coming on for Trent. Under 5 minutes or so nearly to go here in the first half. It was in a quick-paced women's game, it must be said, actually. It's been gone very, very quickly. Not many stoppages in play.
Basketball.
It does. Now to Adams off the side of the rim, trying to get there, but no. Rebound that time by Shannon Adams. Out to Bronson, who's been dictating the play from that point guard position. Good pass out to Simonier. It's off. She was looking for it. Rebound again. And that is going to be a... Silver's coming back on, it looks like. Yes. It is going to be Barisier coming off. And no surprise when she's got 2 fouls. Just making
Silver on.
Yes. Don't forget again, of course, as we keep mentioning, social media is the way to get in touch with us. We will be reading out some of your tweets at half-time. Looked like a blocking foul there. Out to Byrne, good screen. Byrne will look to drive. Good block there by Gray.
This is where I think Trent aren't doing quite as well. They're not as fast on the break.
In the transition, they're really not doing too well at the moment. McLean back out to Gray. She thought about the shot. Vicky Gray back to McLean. She'll have a go from the point position. Oh, my! Completely out of nowhere, she brings it back to a 6-point game.
She's already on a double. I think that's a third, I think.
Yeah.
3-pointer of the night.
Absolutely. Oh, that's it. It just opened up the lane, just opened up for Byrne there. Good shot for Adams and a rebound for Simonier. Simonier up. No, De Silva, they're going for the rebound. But like you say, James, they've got the height advantage of Trent, but they just can't seem to make it pay under the rim again. Rebounding-wise, again, there have been too many offensive rebounds. Gray, though, with the shot, looking to make it a 3-point in a 1-possession game. It goes off. It's going to be Adams with the rebound.
Everything's going through Bronson, though, if you see.
Absolutely.
Every ball falls to her. First one to pick the pass.
What a pass. That looked like a travel. It was. She tried to jump into it, and you can't take more than 3 steps with the ball without dribbling, in case you're new to the game, or you can't jump up and then land with the ball. That's not what you're allowed to do. So that is a turnover again for Trent. McLean will bring the ball up. Looking for options now. De Silva trying to make something happen. She's got
to be careful with the 3-second rule in there.
She certainly does. Back out towards Gray. De Silva trying to move out and goes back outside the key. Now back out to Charlton. They've got 8-7. They've got 6 to shoot. Charlton will look to try to drive. She doesn't. She loses the ball. But there, she's got to shoot it. Oh, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. It's a new 24. And De Silva takes full advantage with the 2 from about 15 feet out on the right-hand side. We're back to 4. But back he's on Bishop. Back she goes for 3. No. De Silva with a good rebound. And suddenly Trent maybe have half a chance here to try to level this up. Gray now trying to go against Bronson. Gray, nice step. That's got to be a foul. And it is. Bronson's trying to claim she got the ball. She definitely got the arm first. It's a 2 for Gray and a chance to make it a 2-point game, James Nucky.
Well, this is what we saw Vicky Gray do all of last year. She's a fantastic dribble of the ball, and when she shoots, it normally goes in. And a timeout now.
And a timeout indeed for University of Nottingham. They were not expecting this from Trent. It's a fantastic comeback. And then can we have another comeback like we did last year? Goodness me. Goodness gracious me. Don't forget to get involved on Twitter this evening. Hashtag #NotsVarsity, at Trent TV, at Trent_TV Sport, or at Trent_TV, or at NSTV Official. This is Trent TV and NSTV Live. We are here with Varsity Basketball. Just to look quickly ahead to the men's. If University of Nottingham win this, then of course it will go to 10-4. They'll need only one more point to retain that title. But if Trent can win this, take it back to 9-5, their first win since 2011, it would be a huge boost for the men's game coming up.
And they need this victory now more than ever. Of course, like you just said, statistically, Uni of could have the Varsity Series wrapped up by 11 o'clock tonight, which is worrying for Trent. So it really is on the girls' shoulders. The pressure must be huge, but you couldn't do it in a better venue, really. In the whole of the country, it's a brilliant place to be.
Of course, we're here for the ice hockey at the Motorpoint Arena, where Trent won 5-4 in one of the most epic ice hockey matches you'll ever see, including an incredible fight towards the end of that one. But we're back here at the Motorpoint Arena, slowly starting to fill up now, with all of these trying to get here, trying to get their nice seats ready for the men's game. I think that has really driven the ticket sales, thinking about that men's game last year where we were both courtside for an unbelievable fixture.
Oh, sensational. Incredible.
Here's Gray looking for the...
Like we said, we need these free throws to go in for Trent, really.
They really do. If they don't, they're going to be a massive, massive moment already. Bronson's already made all of hers. She makes her second try there, though, great, and it is crucially back to a one-possession game. McLean trying to defend Bronson. So many are wide open. They're going double team. I think that's a bad thing there on the rotation. Wide out to Bronson. Shooting chance for three. She normally takes them. She doesn't that time. De Silva.
Trent needs to be quicker.
They do. And once again, and now it's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be UON's way. What a play there by Simonier. Hustle, absolutely crucial there. 2:45 to go. And it's going to be an end line, 24 seconds to try to move that ball, James Leckie.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the ref was spot on with that, to be honest. It seems 6 of one, half does of the other. But Trent have to be quick on the fast break. Uni of are very fast.
They are. There's a foul again given against Charlton. And once again down that right-hand side, and the left-hand side in towards the paint. When they cut him from the right, down the left, Trent just can't seem to deal with it.
No, not at all. And University of Nottingham are taking those chances. This is the important thing. Vicky Gray scored one at the other end. But I think Bronson scored. She's had 2 free throws, scored all 4 of them.
Mauricio coming back on for Charlton now. And that is Trent's 4th foul of this half. Simonier missing the first free throw. And the crucial thing about having that 4th foul, James, of course, as you know, is that once that happens, University of Nottingham now for the rest of the period are in the bonus. So any shot, any foul, anywhere on the court, they will have a chance at 2 free throws. Missed that one, though. That looked like a travel.
It did a little bit. Perhaps the referee might think she didn't get a hold of the ball properly. I'm not sure.
Gray back out to De Silva. She thinks about driving down the side. She gets it back out to McLean. She thinks about the shot for the tie. It's in! Just over 2 minutes to play. We're tied at 28 in the women's basketball. Bronson again. Looking to try to move something now. Back out to Magulin. Simonier. Bronson back down inside, once again with the shot. Looks off, it is. De Silva, that's got to be a foul on the way down. I think everybody expected it to be, but it wasn't. Now here comes Gray. She's got a lot of work to do from inside there. Great step, great shot. Oh, just off. Rebound carried up by Amadi. And now back out to...
That was more like it from Trent, though. Fast on the break. Vicky Gray driving forward.
She did, yeah. In the transition, they finally worked something there. Bishop now. Back out it goes to Magulin. She might think about the shot. She'll go inside towards Magulin, and that's a good pass down the side towards Simonier. Simonier back out. Now great pass to Magulin for the 2 and for the lead. No, Simonier gets it back. That's a travel call against Simonier, and that is another Trent turnover. Fantastic work again underneath the rim. They're dominating under there at the moment.
Yeah, indeed. That was never the issue, though, dominating under their own basket. It's up the other basket where the issue is. But Trent are improving. I think going into the half-time, obviously a minute and a half left, I think you'd have to say Trent have been the happier of the 2 teams.
Gray for 3 and the lead! Oh, beautiful shot from the right-hand side. Unbelievable from Vicky Gray, and once again she's proving why she's the catalyst for this Trent side. Bishop will now try to go drive back inside. Now out to Byrne. Byrne will drive down the right, steps by everybody, misses the throw and misses the two. Out to Amadi, back out towards Bronson. She'll have a go for three. No! Magooling can't get there. Great run this from Trent.
McLean's been brilliant.
She has. 11-0 run at the moment. Grid pass down. She tries to go for the charge. Nothing doing. McLean back out towards Gray. They've got 12 to shoot. Now back out to Charlton. Barisier will shoot. She'll go for the foul. Oh, she was close for the and one. What a piece of skill that was from Trent. And what a run they're on. 11 straight points at the moment, James Nucky. This is brilliant.
Trent are looking like the team we saw last year. Really, really, really good. Vicky Gray's really finding those sort of pockets of space that we know that she's good at finding. And if you've noticed there, Vicky Gray's now picked up on Bishop. Well, I think in the first period, that wasn't happening, and Bishop was getting a lot of luck, especially down that right channel at the back.
She certainly was. But now, Barisier has missed her first. Can she get the second and, crucially, make this a two-point game? It looks good, it is. A two-possession game for Trent, rather than a two-point game that you might have just heard me say. 32-28. University of Nottingham have the ball. Byrne, who has really struggled. That's going back in. And that's going back in, and that is going to be a turnover for Trent at the end line. University of Nottingham seem rattled at the moment.
A little bit, yeah. You can see their coach on the sideline now barking out instructions, and there's a timeout.
Timeout call by the University of Nottingham. Not a surprise. Trent have been on a 12-zip run at this moment in time. They have come back from an 8-point gap. It was 12 at one stage, James. It's now their largest lead of the game at 4 points. What a turnaround towards the end of this second quarter.
It's a huge turnaround, but of course, like we said earlier in basketball, 4 points really is nothing at all.
Not at all.
It could go within a 4-point gap to University of Nottingham in a matter of minutes. It is such an end-to-end game. But I think the person we should pick up on in that period, is McLean. Just in the second period, three pointers. She's way into the doubles. I think she's probably the top point scorer at the moment, and she's looking really, really good.
She certainly is. She's utilising that point guard position really well, and she's getting Gray open as well, which is drawing the two people to mark Gray out the game, which is leaving McLean wide open, who's just as good a three-point shooter.
Well, she looks even better today.
She does. Halftime show coming up with Dan and Pandora and the social media team as well. They'll be live with you for this halftime period around about 12-15 minutes before we get the second quarter underway. Can Trent now really press home their advantage? 31.9 seconds to go in this varsity fixtures first half of the women's basketball. Passed out to McLean.
If you're wondering why McLean looks so good, she's got a bit of a pedigree. She's played in the NCAA Division 2.
She certainly has, James. But the pass there wasn't the best.
We'll let her off.
She's got it. Amadi, full court press again from Trent because they know this will be the last shot of the half. The crucial thing is they will go into the lead unless they get an and one. Now out towards Bishop. Bishop will play it to Amadi. Amadi out to Simonier. Simonier will now try to drive. She does. She does. Back out to Bronson. Bishop wide open. 3-ball. It's good. They want to try and get one more shot away though, do Trent. Can they do it? McLean bring it up. Now out towards Gray. McLean will have to go for the shot. Oh! That was almost from a different postcode, that shot there. But unfortunately, it means it is 32-31. Before we hand back to your presenters, a quick word on the first half.
Superb from Trent. Obviously, it's only 32-31. It's very, very tight, but Trent are edging it in the minute, and I think there's another 2 huge periods to come, so we'll see what happens.
Certainly is. 32-31. Halftime show now on the way. Here's Dan and Pandora.
Hi guys. Well, what a game so far. Literally nail-biting stuff. But sorry, how are we doing?
Well, okay, it's not over yet. We're down. It's 32-31 to Trent now. It's been
sorry. Are Trent winning?
Yeah, there's still 2
Okay,
quarters left.
so Trent are definitely winning. Even if it's just by a point, Trent are winning. So you're basically eating your own words now,
There's a long way to go in this game, a long way to go. We were 19-9 up after the first quarter. It's now
and then it all went horrendously wrong for Uni.
Trent. There's a long way to go. And let's see what you guys have been saying at home. Hand over to Sully and Lauren, our social media presenters.
Your social media presenters for the night. I am Sully.
And my name's Lauren, and we're here bringing you all the action from Twitter and Facebook this evening.
Stay with us, guys. Use the hashtag NOTSVarsity. Look at NSTV official.
And Trent TV. So we've got some tweets coming in. Monotron says we've got some fantastic play from both sides over at #NotsVarsity, so that's really positive about the game so far.
Stelios7 says, be honest presenters, what are your predictions?
So what do you think, Sully? What do you think is going to happen?
I've got to go. I know Trent are winning, but it's only a 1-point lead. And number 10, Gabby, I've seen her play for a while. She's our gold star.
Yeah, they are good, but Trent won last year. We won the men's last year. We won the ice hockey this year and last year, and I think we can pull it out of the bag again.
It's a close game, but I mean, there's a lot of adrenaline.
We're doing well, aren't we? What else have we got? So we've got loads of tweets coming in from Fly FM Sport, URN, and obviously Trent TV Sport as well.
And we've got Rolando, who's asking for a shout out. He's also asking, what's your favourite basketball movie?
And what is your favourite basketball movie, Sully?
Space Jam.
Obviously, classic. And mine is High School Musical 1. So we're going to send it back to the main presenters, Pandora and Danny. It's back to you guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was having a little dance away because we've got some dancers right behind us for the halftime entertainment for everybody at the Motor Point. Maybe I should become part of the dance team. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
But let's get back to the real chat, the basketball chat.
Yeah.
Obviously, both Uniov and Trent are in the same league.
That's right. They're both in the Midlands 1A league. Uniov won it, and Trent actually came second. So the closeness of this game is reflected in the closeness of their form. We spoke to both women's captains before the game.
Are you excited for tonight? Nervous? How are you feeling?
Bit of both. Yeah, really excited. I think more than now we're all here.
Yeah.
Everyone's got kit. Yeah, it should be a good game. So a bit nervous as well.
And you've had an amazing season so far. Are you still nervous for tonight?
Yeah, definitely. The only team that's beat us this year is Trent.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a bit more pressure as well after winning Team of the Year.
Okay.
Winning our league, getting promotion, everyone's got high expectations. But hopefully we can do all right.
So how have you prepared for tonight's match? Because obviously last year you won against Trent in Varsity as well. So what kind of game plan are you going with? Just to fight as normal?
Yeah, so we all came back early from Easter to get some extra training in, obviously with it being so close to the start of term. Yeah, we know their best players, we play with some of them at the weekend, so they're definitely going to be ones to watch. We know how they play. But apart from that, we're just going to play how we normally play, and we should be okay.
So you've pinpointed a few players, and you kind of know who you've got to keep your eye on, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Vicky from Trent will definitely be one to watch.
Perfect. Well, enjoy the match this evening.
Thanks very much.
So Vicky, how are you feeling ahead of tonight's game? You nervous, excited?
Both. The butterflies have already kicked in.
Yeah. Perfect. And how have you prepared? Because obviously Uniov have had an amazing season. We were speaking earlier and Trent managed to beat them. That was the only time this season. How have you prepared for what's going to be a difficult game?
Well, we've had some games against the Nottingham Academy, which is associated with Wildcats. We've just been going through plays, hopefully trying to predict what plays they're going to do to counteract it, and then just intensity at training.
So have you got kind of like a game plan for tonight? Because last year was unfortunately a defeat for Trent. Have you got a game plan, or is it just going to be fight as hard as all your players can?
Well, last time I would say our shooting percentage was awful, so hopefully today that will change it.
I was at hockey last night.
Yeah.
Hockey was amazing. Unfortunately for Trent, we lost on both the men's and women's, which is what's different really about the women's right now. They're both in the same league, Uniov and Trent.
Yeah.
Last night wasn't the case. Uniov are above. Yeah. So, I mean, this is definitely going to help us tonight. As we can see, the score's already working in our favour now. So I think Trent just needs to keep on pushing, keep the morale up, keep the fitness up, and I hope that we'll come away with a win.
Well, it's been a big season for both of these teams, being in the same league.
Yeah.
University of Nottingham, out of the 10 matches they played in the league, won 9.
Yeah.
Can you guess who the one team they lost to all season? It was, of course, Nottingham Trent.
Of course it was.
So, I mean,
Of course it was, yeah.
They're here again, they're playing Trent. And even though they won last year...
As you can hear, the crowd's going a little bit wild now. We just had the dance on for the halftime entertainment, and they were amazing again, obviously because they're Trent. So, yeah, but let's have a little montage of Varsity so far.
series so far, you saw just some of that, and the occasion here is absolutely amazing. We've got a new dance out there.
With a
Mine at 9:40 Uni of.
Yeah.
Now we can hand over to Lauren and Sally.
What's up, guys? We are back with social media presenters. Trent Dance just did an amazing performance.
They were absolutely incredible. The energy was amazing, and we can see on the court now that Uni of Nottingham Dance are doing their thing down there. So what did you think of the dancers, Sully?
It was good. They had so many people on the court. It was insane.
And we've had so many tweets coming in as well. And presenters.
Yeah.
So it's just come to the end of the Uni of dance, and they did amazingly, I have to say, amazingly. The Uni of crowd were definitely cheering, and I definitely saw a few Trent people cheering as well.
Yeah, they were very good. Now the crowds are building up here. We've got the women's match now, and we have the men's basketball match a little bit later. It starts at 8 o'clock, and we'll have our show before that as well. So make sure you stay tuned on our Facebook pages and on Twitter. See the link for that a little bit later.
And obviously, if you don't have a ticket because it's been a sellout tonight, then we'll be giving live commentary throughout the whole thing, and you can see our faces again.
That's right.
Aren't you guys lucky?
Now there's so much more to come still for Varsity.
Yeah.
We're just about over halfway now. We've had the first block in March, and we've had the second block. Some of it you mentioned. You went to the hockey yesterday.
I did.
And saw Uni of win.
It was a very, very cold night. I don't know if you guys got down there, but it was freezing, and it wasn't great. But the way that Uni of, that's what I love about Varsity, is the way that two teams can come together and on the pitch are really against each other, but solidarity one time a year, and then when it comes to the end of it, they can be friends again. Because a lot of these people in teams, especially a lot of these people play at national levels. They know each other, they're friends with each other, which I definitely think adds a little bit of an edge to it.
I know it's amazing about the standard of quality at Varsity. You mentioned the hockey, there were GB players playing in that game.
And they're both the women's and the men's.
Yeah, it's incredible. And there's so many more events to come. We've got the American football on Thursday.
We've got rugby union to end the week as well, live from Lady Bay, so get yourselves down there.
And of course, Super Wednesday tomorrow. We had our Super Wednesday at David Ross Sports Village.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, across loads of Trent venues, is Super Wednesday. So spread yourself out, get to all the events.
It didn't go so well for Trent on the Super Wednesday, but what I find...
Of course, here is a 1-point game with Trent leading 32.
I'm going to put a bet on that Trent are going to win, but I don't think it will be by a lot. I think it will be pretty nail-biting stuff. I just hope they keep up the pace, keep up the energy, keep it going, and we'll see what's happening.
It's very hard to call, that's the thing. That's the thing about basketball, it's such an amazing sport. You know, who knows, you might even get like a buzzer shot at the end, you know, when the buzzer's going.
And within 2 minutes, the whole point's been completely changed. Well, as you know, because you said at the beginning that Uni of were going to win, and then we get back to the second quarter, and it's actually Trent winning. So I think you'll find...
A long way to go, Pandora.
Yeah, a very long way to go. A very long way to fall.
Oh, all right.
No, it's all friendly. It's all friendly.
Yeah, but I think I'm looking forward to the second half of this one.
Yeah.
It's going to be big, and there's a lot of drama still to come in this match and the match later on.
I have to say, number 12 for Trent is doing really well, really, really well. And the size of these players, so tall, so big.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. The players out there are amazing. And
amazing fitness.
Ready for the third quarter, hand you back to the commentary team, James Nucky and Jonathan Eaton.
Pandora, thank you very much as always indeed. It's going to be a great pleasure. It is a great pleasure to be with you throughout the night here on Trent TV and NSTV Live. Jonathan and James Nucky with you for commentary on the women's basketball. Don't forget to get involved with us on Twitter. Use that hashtag NotVarsity and tweet us at Trent_TV or at NSTV. Now, James, what are we expecting here from Trent?
Well, we're hopefully expecting a win. That's the most important thing. As we said earlier in the commentary, this is a must-win game for Trent. Lost today pretty much means the series is over.
It does.
The last period from Trent's point of view was fantastic, much improved.
Yeah.
So it's hopefully more of the same. And with Lady McLean, she's very, very good.
Unfortunately, she's not that good to get that one in there, and now University of Nottingham might be able to get the lead. Already their University of Nottingham very much in their face in the defence. Much more pressure on the defence just there. Back out to Magulin. She will play out towards Burnu, who hasn't really got her shooting boots firing so far. and or shooting hands, I should say. And that one is just another miss for her. She missed quite a few chances today already.
Quite a few, but the issue is with her, she's not a traditional basketballer, and she's fairly small. But because she's small, she's very hard to tackle without penalising. And Trent gave away 4 fouls, which led to free throws in that last period. So Trent really have to be careful with that.
Good pass out to Berzier, but then she decided that she wanted to travel. So still a minute gone, no points yet in this second half, and if it stays as close as it is, and as everyone has told us it would be, it's going to be a fascinating second half, and it's going to be very tense indeed.
Indeed. This is the Titans of the Midlands, to be honest, both of these teams. University of Nottingham, the champions, Trent runners-up.
Bishop, Bronson, Gabby Bronson, back out to Amade for 3. It's an air ball. Now here comes Trent with it again. McLean, she's been one of the drivers of the offense. The other one is over on that far side, which is Vicky Gray, who had the pass thrown to her, but the pass was way off from Tia Charlton. Not much rotation going on between these two sides, certainly off the bench. Once again, these are the starting 5s pretty much that started the match, and they've not had that much rest time. That can become a crucial factor as Byrne goes for 3, and it's off. But Bronson just can't get the rebound.
Of course, Bronson hasn't been off at all yet. She is their MVP star player, but you'd expect to feel a bit of tiredness in those legs at some point. Basketball is a very high, intense game.
You're on offense and defense at every stage as well, which is crucial. Gray will go out towards Berzier to Charlton. Charlton will drive. She will not get the foul. Interestingly, down that left-hand side, everybody was getting left. University of Nottingham getting fouls left, right, and centre throughout that first half when they were driving down there. That could be a foul. Referee says no. And Charlton wins the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball, University of Nottingham way, because Trent had the put in at the start of the second half. Still no points in this second half. 2:03 gone in the third quarter, 7:57 to go. Trent 32, University of Nottingham 31. We are trying to rectify the issue of you getting to see the score and the clock, but every time we can, we will mention it for you. Bronson, again, against McLean. This is going to be a fascinating battle. Now Byrne, and that is the 24-second shot clock. Great defence from Trent there.
Yeah, indeed. That's what you've got to do this University of Nottingham side. Frustrate them. Make sure they don't get through into the key. That's where they're good.
The coach, of course, over on that far side for University of Nottingham. She was the MVP coach as well. So they had the MVP player in Gabby Bronson. And she was out, was she? Was that a foul? Nope, it's a foul called on the arm. I think she knew exactly what she was doing there, did Liv Richardson.
It's not a bad idea to stop Bronson.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah, so as I was saying, Bronson, the MVP for the National Basketball League, Division 2, helping her take home the women's title for the University of Nottingham. Won the Bucks Trophy for the 2nd consecutive year. Top of the 1A. Absolutely brilliant. Amadi goes in. Good block initially. Magulin, and that's going to be another jump ball. And McLean has done superbly well to win that bag. Brilliant stuff from McLean there. Again, to block it and to make sure UON couldn't get another offensive rebound shot away.
I think McLean's been the best player for Trent, to be honest.
Certainly has.
Very impressive.
Out towards Gray. Berzier will play it back to, so far, MVP. And University of Nottingham making the first shot of defence. Berzier goes for the shot.
They've got to be better underneath University of Nottingham basket, and they're just not doing enough. They've got the height advantage, that's the problem.
Should they do? But here's Bronson. Wide open is Byrne. Wide open is Magulin. Wide open is Byrne. Takes the time, sets the shot.
1, 2, 3.
Indeed. 34-32. UON now lead. First lead since 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Gray taken away almost by Byrne. Charlton there. McLean was wide open. Bronson will now do really well. But a great screen by Charlton. Trying to get the rebound. Bishop now away to Bronson. 2-on-1. She wanted the foul. Bronson will go up and will not get there, but now we'll put it back up and miss it again. Byrne will go again. Out towards Bronson. Bishop wide open. 3 ball. Thank you. No. She misses. That goes off. And Byrne tries to keep it in. It doesn't. It goes out of play. Breathless stuff there.
Bishop's already scored from the three-point line before. They've given her too much time. And again, if you saw the back of the court then wasn't marked, and to be honest, she really should have scored. It was almost easier to miss.
Rasheen Harrison coming out of the game. Charlotte Cronin coming in for Trent. They down by 2, 32-34. Charlton, Gray, 3 for the lead. Off. No, well off. Didn't even hit the rim, I don't think. Here comes Bronson. Bishop in transition. Whoa! Get that stuff out of here! Says McLean. Nagina McLean with an absolute beauty of a block. LeBron James-esque.
It's a great block from McLean, but I think it kind of shows a bit of an underlying issue going on with Trent, as in they're getting too far up the court and leave themselves exposed at the back.
Trying to go full court press again, as you were saying earlier in the quarter, James. They were saying at the start of the first quarter that they really need to stop that. 17 to go on the shot clock. Good screen set by Amadi. Wide open is Burns. She's already hit a 1-3 today, and she hits another. Back-to-back 3, so Rachel Byrne.
2 in a row.
She hadn't got her shooting hands at the start of the match, but she certainly has now. Oh, missed the pass there. Back to Coroning. Now out to Steele. McLean for 3. Tayo! There we go. 35-37. The Trent boys in front of us were happy about that. Bronson back out to Byrne. She's already made 2 threes in this quarter. She tries to put. Oh, I don't know. She bought that foul. She bought that foul like she was on common market. Blooming hell, that was an awful call by the referee. She had her feet set there, did Croning, but Byrne managed to buy the foul quicker than a lottery ticket there.
I think if you look at Barroso, she wouldn't have made a block there because she was going away from the basket. Tight angle, Barroso's far taller than her. I can't see why she would have wanted to try and block it.
Is that yeah, exactly. I think that referee is getting talking to by the Trent players just on the side there, asking how on earth could you call that foul? Oh dear. Mind you, we move on. Burns already hit 7 points this quarter. Make that 8. 2 possession game once again. 39-35. Great pass to McLean. Well over the head of Charlton though. 5:04 to go, third quarter. Trent 35, UON 39. If UON win this, as they're currently doing, it goes to 10-4. They'll need 1 more point to retain the Varsity Series crown they've held since 2011. Oh, beautiful screen. But what a tip there. That just about held them. Byrne again, looking to go inside. She drives back out towards Amadi. She'll go down the sideline. Oh, did she manage to keep that in? She did, unbelievably. Then McGoolin didn't stay in bounds. She got a foot on the line. Turnover there from Trent. Another great defense. But once again, they're playing very physical, James.
Indeed. We've said this before. Trent's by far the bigger team. So you've got to play to the advantages.
Poor pass that is. And that's a foul, I'm sure. Yeah.
Sorry, going back to last year, people who were here, Jimsy Brown is probably a name you'll remember very, very well. Extremely physical, so strong. She'd just turn and roll and get underneath that basket and scoring points for fun. And I don't think Trent have a player quite as powerful as her, but if you're a stronger player, use that to your advantage, why not?
Indeed. Charlton gets her 3rd foul of the night for that kind of wrap-around holding thing. You'd normally expect to see that in a wrestling ring rather than on a basketball court, but she got her foot tripped up. I think the referees knew they had to call the foul there. Byrne, good pass again out to Amadi for 3. That looks good. Off. Bronson, though, in the rebound. No foul given, and it comes off of McCain. Very unlucky. She tried to get up to it. She's caught her eye there. That does not look good for McLean.
Bronson's reading of the game is sensational.
Absolutely outstanding.
Every loose ball she gets, and that's a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, indeed, Amadi though manages to catch up with it. Burns has managed to get 8 points so far. Make that 8 still. Almost 11. De Silva with a good rebound, and that was good pressure from Bronson. She wanted the pass down fit. Well, she got it back inside. Charlton with a foul. Blocking foul call, this time on McGurnin. McGurlin will get the first foul there for her tonight. That was a blocking foul. They're just a little bit too long there in taking that pass towards Jess Steele.
Yeah, I think so. We said in the first period that Trent were a little bit slow on the break compared to the University of Nottingham, who were far quicker. So I think that's certainly an issue where Trent can strengthen this period. I think they've perhaps got a little bit weaker in that department since the restart.
Back in towards Charlton, good pass to Silva. Go for the mid-range, true jumper, just a bit too strong. Good rebound. She wanted the foul there, did Jess Steele. Referee initially looked like he was going to signal it, but here comes Bronson. Good serve, spin move. Nobody there. De Silva with the rebound. Basketball, supposedly a non-contact sport, but there's more contact in it than you might think. Steele back to McLean. McCain now will look to try to get that Three ball going. She's got a wide open Jess Steele if she can find it. Driving down the ice, and that'll be down the sideline, and that'll be a foul against Amadi. It's her first of the night. Second foul for University of Nottingham in this quarter. And Amadi and Bronson, for the first time in the game, is coming off, as is McLean. So Bronson and McLean, the two edge stars for both sides, have decided to come off. And look who's back on, James. Vicky Gray.
And Eleanor Bishop's on as well, marking each other, the two captains.
This is a fascinating duel already. De Silva can't get there. Oh, but then Somalia loses the ball. What a chance this is. Charlton now back out to De Silva.
Vicky Gray on the three-point line there.
She does, but she goes to Charlton instead, trying to go drive down the line, and she loses it, and it goes off of the foot of Simonier. Now, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure about that. I think it went straight off Charlton. I think she threw it out. Something I just noticed earlier was in the second period, Eleanor Bishop was actually rested for the majority of it.
She was
when
fresh.
Bronson and Bishop have been on together, University of Nottingham have gone.
She does, and it's off the rim, so she'll get 24. But it's a jump ball, and it's University of Nottingham way. So Trent will have the next one. It always alternates again. If you're new to the game, if you get the jump ball, obviously whoever wins the tip will get the ball, and then it will be the team that doesn't win the tip will get the next jump ball, and then it will alternate vice versa like that. Whatever way the arrow is pointing. It's now pointing Trent's way for the next jump ball. Hopefully it's the end of the start of the fourth quarter. As it happens, we've got 3 minutes to go here as Amadi takes the three ball well off. Oh, and it's bouncing around. It gets up by Byrne, who's been the star player in the third quarter so far for across the way. Back up towards Simonier. Simonier gets bumped. Back to Byrne. She looks for her 10th point of the quarter. Yep.
A double within 5-10 minutes. Sensational.
10 points in the quarter for Rachel Byrne. Fantastic performance in that third quarter. This could be the quarter that wins the varsity for University of Nottingham. Another poor pass. Another turnover. Bishop. Simonier. Simonier is driving down for the layup. Two more. No! Missed, but Byrne with a rebound. Gets it back up. Missed. Gets it back to Simonier. Now they'll have time. Bishop. Byrne for three. It's good!
It's too good for Trent.
Time out for Trent. A 9-point lead for the University of Nottingham. 44-35. What a turnaround. A 12-point swing in no time whatsoever, James Nucky.
And the majority of it came from one lady, and it's Byrne. She's been absolutely brilliant.
She has absolutely outstanding. 13 points in this third quarter. Absolutely outrageous. She's got all the points in this third quarter as Rachel Byrne.
Yeah, that's absolutely sensational. She's been fantastic all game. We said in the first half she perhaps hadn't quite found her rhythm in terms of scoring points. She always looked dangerous, fantastic dribbler, low sense of gravity. When you're small and you play basketball, you normally assume the big lads are harder to tackle. But when you're small, you're bouncing the ball low to the ground. When you go in to make the interception, you normally foul them. So they're standing off her.
You do.
And she's got a shot like that, so I'm not sure what you do as a Trent coach.
She hadn't had her shoot. She hadn't found her range in that first half. She missed a lot of chances in that first half. She missed a lot of shots from behind the arc and inside the arc. But goodness me, has she found her range in this second half. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Rachel Byrne. She's on her way to becoming MVP. And the University of Nottingham, as it stands, are on their way to a 10-4 lead in the varsity series. 2:17 left in the third quarter. Trent need to find some points. They've scored only 3 points this entire quarter. It is not good enough if they want to try and win this. De Silva, great pass. Now out towards Gray. Gray will try and drive. Back onto the floor is Gray. Now out towards De Silva. Gray loses the ball initially. She had to adjust it. Great hand, Steele for three. Looks off. No, it isn't. My goodness.
Swish.
Up the buzzer as well. What a play, and great rotation from Trent as well. Steele trying to win the ball back off of Byrne. Now out to Amadi. Simonier, she drives, she shoots, she doesn't score. She almost had the rebound, and it comes off of Simonier as well. But what a shot that was at the buzzer on the end of that last play from Jess Steele.
First points as well, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. Yeah. She's been on for the last few minutes, but she's managed to find something. Trent need to find something more. They need to get this gap closed.
Trent's forwards need to score points. They haven't been scoring anywhere near enough.
Steele thought about the shot. She tried to get it in towards Charlton. It deflected out off of Mergaline, and that is going to be a Trent throw. Now back towards De Silva. She loses the puck initially, loses the ball, excuse me, initially. But now she moves the pass there to Steele. Out towards Byrne, who has been that star player. She lost the ball. Good defense. What play there? That's got to be a foul, and it is. But it was called on that far side. I'm not sure how the referee on this near side didn't see it. He had the right view, whether the far side referee, but take the foul.
There isn't a video ref, is there?
Unfortunately not. I'm sure basketball eventually will become like all the rest of the sports and have a video referee. It does, of course, in the NBA for the final 2 minutes. They'll have reviews, but not today. Although, of course, we did offer to use our coverage, but they said no. De Silva, though, can't hold on to it. Byrne, again, will hold up the ball. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. She gets over in time. Byrne drives. Great play. And the foul against Jess Steele. It's her first of the night. But Byrne, once again, has been absolutely outstanding in this third quarter. 13 points, all 13 points so far for the University of Nottingham, and it could become 15 quickly enough.
We haven't even realised Bronson's been off the pitch for the last 5 minutes.
No.
Uniov's MVP.
Is becoming Rachel Byrne.
Indeed.
But she misses that free throw. Still
she's human.
Apologies if you picked that up. 45.6 to go. She makes it a 3-possession game, does Rachel Byrne. All 14 points in this second half have gone to Rachel Byrne for the University of Nottingham. Absolutely unbelievable performance. Charlton gets the deflection. It's going to go out of play. It's going to go to McLean. McLean. Now out to Charlton. Back to McLean. She'll look to have a go, I think. She'll utilise Steele, who will drive and then go for the shot just off. Great rebound by De Silva. She's got to play it out. She does to Gray. Back to Charlton. Charlton will now try to drive inside, loses the ball. Bronze is back on the pitch as well, and that was really clever there by McLean. Out towards McLean. Now, final 13 seconds of this third quarter. Can Trent cut the gap to 5 or 4? Back towards Charlton. Charlton are back to Gray. Gray for the 3. Off. McLean will pick it up, though. She'll drive at the lane. No foul, but it still goes in. Oh, my goodness. Is that the momentum shift? They were looking for Trent. Trent 40, UN 45. This fourth quarter is going to be outstanding. Back we go to Danny and Pandora.
Okay, so Trent just scored, so I'm really happy. However, Uniov are winning by 5 points. But, I mean, we just showed them that it's all still to play for. All still to play for.
An amazing third quarter there. Uniov managed to score 14 points in one quarter, which was absolutely fantastic. 45-40.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
They're doing amazingly, and obviously we've got the men's tonight, and then tomorrow brings us Super Wednesday, which will be interesting. We've got a few interesting acts in there this year.
I've had a look. There's Ultimate Frisbee on there, and there's one that I saw which is called a horseball. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
I'll tell you about. Well, shall we switch over to social media presenters, and then I'll tell you about horseball.
Hello and welcome back to your social media. Now we've had loads of tweets coming in about the game, and it's been an incredible game so far. Now we've had a tweet from Lauren Day. She is the NSTV station manager, and she said, incredible effort from NSTV and Trent TV as always. Hashtag collaboration for EVs, which is really, really nice.
I mean, the collaboration is good up here, but on the court, things are getting...
Yeah, we are rather competitive on the courts. Now we've had a tweet from Chap, and it says, what is the better hashtag?
Hashtag roll pink, hashtag green and gold.
It's definitely hashtag roll pink.
Green and gold. Green represents life, nature. Gold is prosperity. Pink.
No, it's green and gold is just stating the colours of your university.
What is pink?
It's definitely roll pink. Well, we're going to end the competition on the court now, so it's back to the main presenters.
Thanks, guys. So let's switch over to our commentators now for the last little bit.
Thank you very much indeed, Pandora and Danny, and to our social media team. as well. You join us, 9.5 minutes to go in this varsity fixture, the women's basketball. Now out to Byrne. Byrne or Somonia for three. She goes for it. It's off. Rebound taken by Gray. She does really well. Out we go again then.
Got a free woman over on the side. Needs to score this.
De Silva, De Suits. She scores!
Well played.
First points in the fourth quarter go to Trent.
That's what basketball's all about. It's a very fast-paced game,
Amadi looks to shoot. It's off. Berzier with another rebound underneath the glass.
Looking more dominant.
They certainly are. Great. Out towards McLean. She finds De Silva. She's already made one shot. Is that a charge? It's a block. It's a block against Magunier. That's her second foul. But Trent already looking so much more offensively better underneath that glass, James.
Indeed. The referees are making a sub here, I believe.
Yep.
Steal off.
It's just steal off, and that is... Just trying to get a look at the number.
I believe it's Liv Richardson.
I think it might be, actually.
Oh, sorry, it's Sophie Mansfield.
Sophie Mansfield's on.
Hasn't featured much so far.
No, she hasn't, but I'm glad that you're here to clear these things up.
Oh, I've got good eyesight.
De Silva with the free throw.
So pivotal to winning games, free throws.
They are. Fourth quarter. Oh, she just misses it. McLean will try and get at it. Bronson with the foul? No. It would have been a foul on Berzier. That would have been her fourth, and probably would have had to sit for a majority of the third quarter, of this fourth quarter, excuse me. Final quarter. Burns got all the points in the second half. Plays it out to Bishop for three. Bang! 48-43. The pass. Let's have. Is that? It's going to be a foul, is it? No. Yes, it is. It's going to be a foul for a push on Bishop. But remember, Bishop and Gray are very good friends off the court, so there won't be any nastiness in that.
I believe they've both represented England.
They have done. You've been doing your research. I like it.
Oh, I do try.
Moving on now to McLean. 8.5 to go. Out towards Gray. Gray to Silva. Comes off the back of Bronson. No, he doesn't. It looked like initially he would point to Trent way there.
Bronson could have only been rested for 5 minutes. Her fitness is just incredible.
Simonier for three. This is big. Oh, it's off. But what a box out initially. But Bronson picks it up. McLean initially did an amazing box out there, a job on the rim. Byrne falls over. Maguni might think about the shot. It's a deflection, and it's picked up by Trent. Mansfield now to go. Can she now take it on against Byrne? She'll have to play it back to De Silva. She does. De Silva's shot. It's in!
Well played.
Back to 3 points. It's a one-possession game here at the Motor Point Arena. Trent 45, UN 48, Bronson. Oh, wonderful turn. Wonderful turn with the pass. The pass was missed. And suddenly Trent have a chance to tie it again. Can they do it? Mansfield out to McLean. Will take it up over the halfway line. She's been outstanding. She needs to be outstanding for another 7 minutes and 37 seconds if Trent are going to win this. Mansfield does really well, drives well. Back towards Berzier. She can't shoot, but it's a foul. I don't know about that. I thought she got that clean. If I'm being brutally honest, I thought she got that one clean there, did Simonier, but she gets in first foul of the night.
I think she struck her forearm.
The Trent glass is coming back on for you.
Here we go. I would say rose tinted, but it'd probably be best to say pink, wouldn't it?
I think so. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Pink tinted glasses. I think it did just strike her right forearm before the ball.
It was close. It certainly was close.
But she has to be burying her knees. This is the issue.
Yeah, Berzier missing the free throw there. I think a lot of the Uni of players will be saying that was justice. God is a UON fan after that foul call. But here we go. Berzier with the shot. No. Box out again. No. Good take there by Mardi. Oh, she lost the handle on it, but she wins it back. Now back to Bronson. Gabby Bronson, who's been outstanding, drives to the lane. Foul. And one!
And one.
And one! Berzier gets her fourth of the night. She might have to sit. But what a play by Gabby Bronson. It's those kind of plays that are going to win you this game.
Bronson's layups are brilliant. She glides into the key so well. And scores as well.
She does. That is a two-possession game, though, still, crucially, for Trent. They need to find something under the basket. They've had chances already this fourth quarter to tie it up.
I imagine Charles will be coming on now for Berzier.
She might do. Lost the handle there in Mansfield. Now back towards that. And it's going off of De Silva.
Yeah, Charlton coming on.
Yeah, Charlton coming off of Berzier. So Charlton's got 3 fouls as well in the night. So she's got to be careful. 45-51. 7 minutes to go. Bronson again. Beautiful from Bronson. Beautiful shot. Looks like it's going in.
It's just the shift she does from her right hand onto the left.
Trent might need a timeout here, I think. Trent might need a timeout. It's a poor pass from Gray. Here comes Amadi. Down the lane. What a block from McLean again! Unbelievable block from Nigella McLean. 2 unbelievable blocks while they were chasing down for easy layups. She wants this. She doesn't think it's gone.
Yeah, McLean's been superb. That's 2 blocks down that end, which would have stopped certain points.
Certainly. Out it goes to Bronson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. She's got plenty of time. Good screen by Simonier. And she almost lost the handle. And she did lose the handle. Now then, Trent need a bucket. 40 points to 45 it was at the start of this 4th quarter. It is now 45-53 to the University of Nottingham with 6.5 to go. And Gray loses the ball.
She hasn't quite looked herself tonight, to be honest with you.
So the first half, she really hasn't.
Compared to last year when she was absolutely brilliant. I mean, the reason she wasn't talked about as much is because of Jimsy Brown.
Certainly. Someone who has been talked about quite a lot is Emily Bishop. Someone who has been talked about quite a lot is Simonier. There's had a foul. Referee saying no. Someone who definitely has been talked about is Gabby Bronson. She goes for it. It's well off. Boxed out. But McLean wins it back. And she holds it up. Gray's trying to get on that right-hand side. She drives into the centre of the lane, and it's going to be a travel. No, it's a foul. It's a foul call against Emily Bishop.
University of Nottingham's coach Congreves isn't quite certain about that.
Certainly, and neither is Emily Bishop. That's her 3rd foul as well, so that is a crucial moment for Emily Bishop. Shot from McLean from the free throw line off. Well off. Just that we're going to be missing at the end of the game. If Trent do lose this. 5:57 to go in the women's basketball. Live on Trent TV and NSTV. Oh, and it just rims out again. And it comes
off
back
University
off of Bronson. So they have a chance still to get the 2 points, James. How crucial that might be.
It's huge, but the free throws have to be scored now. It's make or break for Trent.
First time the Trent Army have really made some noise here tonight. McLean, De Silva, loses the handle. And it goes
Fast
to Bronson.
break.
She knows where this is going. Nice play.
Oh. She sent McLean to the shops.
She did. Charlton was trying to get back there as well. I think the bench are trying to feel back to getting a timeout. This is a real 4-court press now. De Silva loses the handle again. Back it goes to Bishop. Now over to Magulin. Magulin, Sawamyan was free for a moment. Back towards Bishop. Bishop. Bronson, who's been that star player, that X factor tonight for the University of Nottingham. Bronson for 2. It's off. De Silva trying to get there, and it comes back off of De Silva. Trent need to score, and they need to score quickly here. Otherwise, this might be all over. As a young baller gets the warmth of the crowd because she got the ball back. Nice to see the basketball still a family sport. Sawamya, Bishop, Bronson, Maguli.
Playing the ball so quickly.
Wonderful play. Oh, missed it.
I deserved the basket.
Yeah, it did. Amadi, that was fantastic rotation for the University of Nottingham. Into the last 5 minutes we go. De Silva thought about the shot. Back towards Gray. She really is not looking herself tonight. She's another shot with McLean from the free throw line. This time does hit it, and it's an 8-point game. 4:40 to go. Bronson driving at McLean. She stepped back. That was wonderful, and he deserved the basket. At least an offensive rebound. Back towards Bronson. She's got plenty of time. 10 seconds to try to get the ball into the net, or at least get another offensive rebound. Another great screen. Here's Amadi. Thinks about it. She loses the ball. Now back. And that is a shot clock violation. 47, 55, 4:20 to go.
Steele back on now for Trent. Sophie Mansfield off.
James Nucky, the nothing ever will get past him. You'll hear him later on in the men's commentary as well as myself. We'll be back at 8 o'clock for the men's commentary. Gray with the shot. It's well off. It's well short. Bakunin, she went out of play. Trent end line with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Substitution coming back on is Rachel Byrne. On for Sawanya. Byrne, who had scored 14 points in that third quarter.
And that's the difference.
It certainly is. She needs a bit of an option there. Gray goes in, looks good.
Much better. That's more like the Vicky Gray from last year.
4 minutes to go. A 2-possession game. Trent 49, University of Nottingham 55. Now the cries of defence from the Trent fans below us. Byrne will get there. Gray almost getting the touch. Now back towards Bishop. She drives and she scores.
Too easy.
Far too easy. 8-point game again. Almost. Just that break there didn't fall for her. McLean thinks about the three. It is good! Back to a 5-point game. Where we were at the start of the fourth. Bronson tries to drive, she tries to spin, she gets the foul. No, she doesn't. She calls the travel. What a play again. Definitely, Nigella McLean has to be the MVP for Trent, regardless.
Absolutely.
Offensive and defensively unbelievable.
2 fantastic blocks. Conversion rate up from the 3-point line is so high.
The Trent Army making all the noise inside the Motor Point Arena, trying to hold off the University of Nottingham. Great pass by to McLean. McLean to Charlton. Charlton
Trent need their forwards now.
Well, driving inside, loses it, it goes out of play, no foul. Although Jess Steele was wide open if she'd have found her. 5 points in it. Just over 3 minutes to go. Motor Point Arena live on Trent TV and NSTV. Here comes Byrne. Byrne down the side. Beautiful pass out towards McGurdy. She'll shoot for 2. It's missed. Air ball. Charlton back on towards Gray. Gray, can she get there? Yes,
easy.
Foul against Amadi.
But this is where it counts.
Will go to the line to shoot and make it a 2-point game.
This is where it counts. We've said before that the free throws are so important. It's a timeout. University of Nottingham feeling the pressure.
It doesn't surprise me one bit. They're wanting the timeout now. This is so close. We predicted it was going to be close, James. A 3-point game. 54-57. UON leading. 2:49. Where's your money? There's the answer I was looking for.
You can't give me that. This game has chopped and changed throughout. I mean, I think University of Nottingham probably been leading for longer. And obviously on paper, you'd back University of Nottingham, but...
We backed them on paper this time last year in the men's game, weren't they? They were 8 points up with about 2 minutes to go. And what happened? One of the greatest comebacks in varsity history. Are we going to see something similar tonight? There was an 8-point gap at the start of that fourth quarter towards that middle part of that fourth quarter. Can Trent do it?
Of course they can. This is basketball. This 2 minutes and 49 seconds. I know it's much of a cliche, but it only takes a second to score a point in basketball. And in basketball, well, you can get 3 points in even less of that time. I think you're going to look towards Vicky Gray and McLean now to kind of really get the points for Trent, whilst keeping Bishop quiet, of course.
If you're not watching this, if your friends aren't watching this, I would be recommending that to them right now. Get it on Twitter, #NotsVarsity, @Trent_TV, or @NSTVOfficial. We are sitting on the edge of our seats here in the commentary box as Vicky Gray has a chance to now make this a 2-point game. It's off. It's off. Bronson will hold the ball up. And the crowd really are starting to file in and realising what has happened here. That looked like a jump to me. It wasn't. Byrne driving. No foul given. Bronson will thought about the shot. She steps back, now steps inside. Beautiful play. Is that a charge? No, but it's in.
It looked like one to me. I don't know about that.
I personally think Charlton was trying to buy that myself. McLean, wonderful hands. She wanted the foul, nothing given. Oh, it comes off of Charlton. Great play by Bronson again.
She knew what she was doing there.
Absolutely. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Trent need to find something from here. Bronson thought about stepping back for the three. Back to Amadi. 2 minutes are almost among us. It's a foul. No, it's a travel again against Bronson. That's the 4th turnover she's made tonight. A quick reminder again, if you're new to the game, after 2 minutes of the 4th quarter, every time the ball goes inside the hoop for a bucket, the clock will stop. We are now at the 2-minute mark. 2-minute warning, 5-point game, just where we were at the start of this final quarter. Wrong pass out towards Gray. She'll think about the three. Oh, it's off. It looked good from here. It looked like it was going, and I think the lot for the basketball lot from downstairs were thinking of the same. Now to Bronson. Bishop, she's driving. Pass out to Magulin. Magulin out towards Byrne. 10 to shoot. Good screen again. That looked like a moving screen that time though. Bronson for 3. Possibly for the win. No. Now out to the Silver. 1 minute and 25.
Fast break from Trent.
They need one now. McLean.
3-pointer would do nicely.
They would. It certainly would do. McLean thinks about it. Long range. Almost in. That looked good. Minutes ago. Uniov will have to think about holding up the ball. Just over a minute to go. Bronson. Bishop thought about the 2. She goes inside. It's not good in it. Now they have to break quickly, New Trent. Inside the final minute. 5-point game. Charlton steps inside. Gets there. Back to a 1-possession game. And a substitute. Simonier on for Bishop. That is crucial. Bishop deciding, the coach there sitting Emily Bishop. Listen to the noise. They know how crucial a win this might be. If Trent could turn this one round, full court press now. Looked like she might have stepped out there, did Bronson, but she's got the pace. Certainly got the pace.
That's surely a charge.
It's a charge. Wins the charge as Bronson. Wonderful play by Charlton. Set the screen, set her feet. And it's a foul on Bronson. 46.5 to go. 3-point. And that is her 2nd foul of the night. The noise is growing inside the Motor Point Arena, where we have madness in May. Here we go. McLean thought about the pass. She's going to pass it off to Steele. It's a poor pass. Simonia wins it back. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds to University of Nottingham to pretty much win the series as well, it has to be said.
Must be said indeed. 10-4, you would have thought they might be there. Bronson shooting for 3. No. Back out to Magooly.
Too much space.
Wide open for the win. Oh, it's there! Time out to Trent.
And the Bishop's on celebrating.
Bishop celebrating. And why wouldn't you be? That in the clutch from Magooly. Carlotta de Magooly might have just made herself a hero of University of Nottingham women's basketball. In the clutch. What a shot.
I did say she had too much time. I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing. You've seen comebacks in basketball before, but to get 7 points to win in 17 seconds, I can't see it happening myself.
I can't see it happening, but stranger things have happened. Barcelona beat PSG. Leicester won the Premier League. Can this be done here? We'll have to see. And the first rude chant of the night goes up. Stick around though for our intermission show, for our post-game wrap-up with what has happened here in the women's basketball. Myself and James will be back down courtside to bring you all the build-up towards that men's basketball game later on this evening before tip-off at 8 o'clock. For Trent though now it is do or die. It is last chance saloon. Don't forget to tweet in #NotsVarsity. At Trent_TV, at NSTV official. Where are you watching this one? It's been a classic. That 3-pointer may have just won the series for the University of Nottingham. Trent need a 3 of their own to respond now, definitely, James. And then they have to foul, and foul hard. Gray with a shot, it's blocked by... It's blocked away by that woman again, Bronson. And it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a sideline ball. That looked like a sportsman like myself. But there we are. They've got fouls to give of Trent, so they need to utilise him now. Full court press coming up from Trent, trying to stop them getting in. 13.2 seconds left. Out it goes, Bronson, turned over, Steele with a chance. Oh, she's missed it. But it's a jump ball, is it? No, now it is. And it's University of Nottingham ball. It's a foul call, actually, against 5, holding.
McLean really showing her frustration there. I can understand it. She's been too good to be on the losing side tonight.
It's an end line. It's an end line pass. It's definitely when it's against Jess Steele. MVP definitely, as you say, Gina McLean. MVP for the University of Nottingham. I'm not sure between Bronson and.
Well, you could pick 3 of them, I think, couldn't you?
Bronson, Byrne, or Bishop, and it's going to be Trent
Triple
ball.
B.
.4 to go. Trent 56, UON 62. Game pretty much academic from here, you would think. McLean, Gray, she lost the handle. Turnover by Bronson. Tonight. Turnover by Bronson. There's the buzzer.
That's it.
Byrne, Bishop, Bronson. It was bold, it was brave, and it was beautiful. Green and gold is the colour here at the Motorpoint Arena in women's basketball again. Gina McLean can't believe it that she has put that much effort in just to be on the losing side again. For the 6th year in a row, Trent have lost the women's basketball. Another brilliant performance by the University of Nottingham. It makes it 10-4 in the series here. What a performance from the 3 Bs, Byrne, Bishop and Bronson.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I don't think Trent can have too much complaints in the end of it, to be honest.
Yeah, indeed so. Well, the presentation party will be coming out in a moment. Lauren Herrier and Matt Nicholson from the University of Nottingham Sports and Nottingham Trent University Sports as well. It's been an interesting first game. 10-4, University of Nottingham lead it now. We'll be back for men's commentary, myself and James shortly, but right now, to take you through up until 8 o'clock, here is Danny and Pandora.
Thanks, Charlotte. Well, what a game.
Absolutely amazing. My heart was in my mouth for that whole final quarter. And then when that 3-pointer went in with like 17 seconds left, that was when I knew it was going to happen. 62-56.
Slightly disappointing, and at one point I was on the verge of going down there myself, putting in a few balls. No, far too short. 5 to 3 cannot get the basketball team. No, but what a good game. I have to say, both the teams played amazingly, both so fast, and all of the Trent guys were really behind them. It just came down to a few points, really.
Yeah, I mean, we're right above the Trent Army, is what they call themselves anyway. Trent Army, they were impressive, to be fair. The fans on both sides were absolutely amazing all the way through. And I just can't believe the journey we've been on. So after the first quarter, it was 19-9. I just thought we had it in the bag. I thought that was it.
Yeah, you did.
And then half-time comes along, 32-31 to Trent.
And then I thought we had it in the bag, and then it all sort of did a flip, and then Uniov have somehow got it.
I mean, Uniov held on to it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we talk about the form going into it. We talk about how Uniov won the league, the Midlands 1A division.
Yeah.
They came top just above Nottingham Trent. But at the end of the day, form goes out the window. This is varsity. You know,
this is varsity.
The fans that come along here to the Motorpoint Arena is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's just a completely different, it's almost like a different sport.
Oh, it is.
Amazing.
Completely. And the atmosphere and the amount of people that are turning up. The seats are being completely filled now with the men's varsity just around the corner. I have to say, so far it's been a great night. And obviously tomorrow, as we look ahead, we've got the Super Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're going to have the horse ball, which is, if you don't know, going along with horses with 2 big hoops on either end, scooping up a ball, sort of like polo, but it's sort of like a fishing net, and throwing it in to a hoop. Something a little bit Hogwarts-like.
Well,
if you watch Harry Potter.
There is a lot of sport to come, a lot of varsity. I just want to remind everyone at home, it is now 10-4 to the University of Nottingham. 10-4, that's double figures already.
Yeah.
And, well, you can see the team down there having their photo taken, the victory team, the victorious team, University of Nottingham.
They are indeed.
And, well, I mean, they deserve all the plaudits they get for an absolutely remarkable performance out there.
Yeah.
Great individual performances. Ellie Bishop, the captain, led with incredible example, led with strength and an unbelievable performance.
And amazing sportsmanship as well. The fact that the Uni York girls are picking up the Trent girls off the floor when they fell over.
Yeah.
Trent here now.
And there you can see the Trent players applauding the Uni York players as well. But here we go. The winners of Varsity. Here it is. Big cheer for the University of Nottingham. Winners of the Women's Basketball Varsity 2017. An absolutely imperious performance, 62-56 up.
They've done well, but catch us in a bit where we'll be with the men's basketball. Our commentators will be with us. They've done a great job so far, and they'll be with us again.
That's right, but let's see what you guys have been saying at home and cut over to Sally and Lauren.
And that is the end of the women's game. Unfortunately, Trent just lost. It was so tense, and I was really excited for them, and we just missed it at the end.
It was intense. It was an intense game, guys. Intense game, guys.
Yeah, such a good game.
Gabby was getting a bit violent towards the end. That was good to see. The passion, a lot of passion in her eyes.
Yeah, but both teams did an incredible job. They were just amazing. I can't even get over that. But we've still got some tweets coming in. Please tweet us, #NotVarsity. So we've got a tweet from Alex Greensmith, and he says, do we have any celebrities pitchside for the game? I'm looking for Drake, with a nice photo of Drake there. So do you think we've got any celebrities, Sully, on the court?
I see a few. Is that... that looks like Tom Hardy, Rihanna...
I think Drake is down there, actually, Alex. So if anyone spots any celebrities or anyone good, then just tweet us in, #NotVarsity. So Trent is coming up soon, so please stick with us on the live stream. So it's back to you guys and the main presenters.
Thanks, guys. Keep on tweeting us and let us know what you're doing, whether you're in the crowd, maybe take a couple of selfies.
Oh, yeah.
Tweet us at NSTV
right.
or Trent TV.
Yeah, and the #NotVarsity for that as well. Now, the women's basketball match is over. University of Nottingham won that 62-56, but the night is young. There is more action to bring you later, so stay tuned on our Facebook page, NSTV Facebook and Trent TV. Check out our Twitter as well. We'll be back shortly with the men's action.